Hello, friends, and welcome to Figure Study, where we appreciate the form in Transformers. Today, taking a look at the last of the three things that I have from Shinkenger, which is Ika Origami. It is a squid, and I love the fact that it's just a goofy-looking squid. Now, this thing is more of an accessory than anything. It does not turn into its own kind of robot. It's just a squid, and then it becomes accessories for Daikai-Oh and Shinken-Oh and can combine with like other minor animals to make like a giant blaster. But I don't have any of the other giant animals, and I'm not going to make the giant blaster. So, yeah. But yes, he is a very adorable squid. And it's so dumb, but like dumb in a way that I love. I do actually quite like the white and purple color scheme that they've got going on here. Looks really nice, and just like that little bit of gold up at the top. Although it's a little disappointing. I discovered recently that mine has a bit of a ding in the gold paint at the top. Nothing world-ending, but you know, it's a shame. And I honestly don't know if that's something that happened like before I got it and I just hadn't noticed, or if it's something that happened as I was messing around with it. I just don't know. But regardless, it's an adorable little squid. An adorable little squid with like this weird kind of fold out disc thing that, yeah, I don't know. It's something that's in the show, I guess. Which, as I've said in the past, I don't really know anything about the show. This bit down here, if I can angle it right, spins, because why not? And yeah, I don't know, it's a cute little squid. Yeah. I was a little bit confused at first because the thing's only got 5 arms. You can see all of them, but it actually does have 10 because each of the single arms is actually 2. That purple stripe down the middle is meant to denote like a separation between the tentacles. Same on the lower ones. And also, not yet. And also, if you look at the underside, you can see that they molded in suckers, which is really cool. And they're, you know, meant to be kind of like 2 side by side. So, you know, I can give it a pass. It's just a cute little squid. Doesn't really do much. Like, you can bend the tentacles up and down. You can kind of flex these bits up and down if you really want, which doesn't really accomplish much. You can move his little squid mouth, little water jet thing, and of course you can spin the base. You can also bend these bits at the bottom here. So yeah, he doesn't really do much in this mode aside from look cute, which is totally fine. I'm totally cool with him looking cute, but yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Though I will say, I wanted to point this out, the green on these eyes is fantastic. Like that is just a fantastic metallic green. I love that. With like that little bit of silver around the outside and like the black in the area around it, they really, really wanted to call those eyes out, and they did a great job. It looks great. And for a quick size comparison, there he is with Samus and with a current Titan's Return Deluxe. So he's a decent size, goofy looking squid thing. Decent size. Still goofy. But of course, he does serve other purposes. As I've said, he actually is meant to be sort of an accessory. So, bring in Shinken-Oh here. Oh, I'm going to have to adjust things. Okay, so Shinken-Oh has been brought in, and his sword and shield have been put off to the side because he's not really going to need them right now. So, what do we do with Ika Origami? Well, he gets pulled apart and slapped on for armor and weapons, which I'm going to do right now. And here is Shinken-Oh combined with Ika Origami. I don't quite know what this form is called. If I care enough to, I'll look it up later and add it in the add it below. But yeah, this is it's okay. It's weird. Like I don't mind the shield, but it's a little unwieldy and kind of a pain in the butt to get out of the yellow's hand. It sticks a little too well. And the spear is it's okay. It's kind of thick and sticks out quite a bit. And this little bit that pops out doesn't really pop out that much. So I don't know. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's cool that he gets like a arm-mounted spear thing, but seems a little large and unwieldy. Oddly enough, the little extra tentacles, the tentacle wings that he gets on his back are probably my favorite bit of this. It's silly, but it kind of works for me. Yeah. I don't know. It's goofy, but I kind of dig it. Still prefer vanilla Shinken-Oh though. Of course, Shinken-Oh is not the only mech that Ika Origami. Next, we have the combination with Daikai-Oh, which I actually like the Daikai-Oh combination a lot better. He doesn't do anything quite as fancy as he does with Shinken-Oh, but it works. They work better together, I think. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they're both sea creatures, so there's kind of a motif going. But yeah, they look pretty good together, and I will show you why. And here we have, I believe it's called Daikai-Oh Kita. This is what the monster face is for. This is just, you slap the squid legs on as a chest plate, and then you fold up the rest of the squid to make this kind of banner spear thing. And it's silly looking, but I kind of love it. It's just, I don't know, I like how the white and purple just make this interesting color combination with the blue, gold, and orange, and just bulks out his chest more. And this just, I don't know, it shouldn't work for me, but it totally does. I tend to display Daikai-Oh in this mode just because it's neat. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of a better way to explain it. Just the way that the chest plate changes up his silhouette a bit. The way that the tentacles kind of shoot off to add to his shoulder design a little bit, and that little bit comes down to kind of add to the front skirt. I don't know, it all works for me really well. And honestly, in this mode, I don't mind the monster face. It kind of just works. I don't know how else to put it. It just works. And Ika as this funky banner spear thing also just sort of works. I don't know. I can't think of a better way to explain it. It just works. And I love it. It's silly, but I really do love it. Oh, so weird. So weird, but I like weird. What can I say? Anyway, I do believe that's enough of that. So that has been my look at Ika Origami. He is a weird accessory, and he doesn't really stand on his own that well. He's a cute squid, but functionally he just kind of takes up shelf space, but honestly, I just really like this combination, and I like the fact that he can combine with Shinken-Oh, even though I'm not as big a fan of that combination as I am of this one. He's a neat accessory. And I have actually found a way to use him in the Daikai-Oh Shinken-Oh, combination, which might be taking a look at in the future. And by in the future, I mean in the next video. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. As per usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Any combination of those three would make me a happy Robin. Remember, art in its weird seafood fetishistic ways is more than meets the eye.